Yeah, max it out. You always gotta max it out in every game. I'll let you know that later once I show you the ropes here. You gotta apply it. You gotta apply it. Alright. Okay, so follow me. First of all, press up on the D-pad. What? Alright, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna lower it down to 480 feet. Okay, so hold up on the D-pad. Yeah, okay. So, scan for coal, okay? Now, there should be on your hotbar, there should be coal over in this direction over here that's 656 meters away. Do you see a little check mark on it? Okay, that one is where I already have coal coming from. So that's how you scan. If you scan for iron, this is an iron node right here, okay? So I have I have a miner, of course, grabbing it and bringing it up here. Over here, try to turn down the music because I can literally hear it. Alright, I'm right behind you. I'm right behind you. Bro, this fucking guy. Alright, come back over here. I'm right behind you. You gotta look up on the hotbar. There isn't like a name, unfortunately. I mean, there is a name, but it's like really vibrant. Okay, so first of all, okay. Press left trigger, and that pulls up your disassembly thing. So this is how you destroy stuff. So don't do that, of course. If you press Y, that pulls up your inventory. 2 squares pulls up your map. Up is the ping. And if you press LB, you pull up a building thing. And as you can see, I have a bunch of building stuff. I've unlocked a lot of shit. If you hold LB, you can do a quick build. If you hold RB, you can enter up your hotbar. So I have my zapper thing. So press LB. You might have it equipped. Okay, so press Y. Do you happen to have anything in your inventory? There you go. So this is your zapper. This is your weapon. Did you? Okay, there isn't any friendly. Oh shit, there is friendly fire. Okay. Okay. Okay, so eventually, stop it. Eventually, I'll get you a chainsaw. All right. So one thing I really like about this game is like mega corporate, dude. Like the whole like storyline is just being like corporate and colonizing planets. So anyway, so over here I have a limestone drill. And you'll eventually see there is wildlife out in the area, but follow me. I'll bring you over to my proper factory that I'm currently building, but we are going to need more power for when I hook up copper. So, as you can see, we'll follow along this rail right here. Alright, so as you can see, these are all of my little items coming up here. So, they smelt down, they turn into bars, they go into here. Half of them get turned into these iron rods, and the other half get turned into plates. These iron rods get then turned into bolts. These iron rods just become regular iron rods, and the other 2 are going to be plates over here. I'll give you a little tour. You can fully customize your walls and everything like that. So I'm still customizing. You can raise stuff. Here I have a little research station, and this is a crafting bench. And as you can see, I just started labeling stuff, so we will have to get quartz. But here's my power generators. So if you press X on this, you can see water and coal. You have to put water and coal into these things. If you come back through this door, this kind of just shows you where it is. Anyways, back over here. Inside here, this is a little chest room that I will eventually have to light up. We need to start mining quartz, though, eventually. I've been more focused on trying to organize everything. Up here, this is going to be pretty important. I'm going to eventually have glass up here. This is the yeah. Just raise it up by a couple points. Okay. Alright. So it's going to be very important that you listen to me, these little bits, because I'm going to show you a lot of the stuff that I learned, and I trust that you have the mental capacity to like be smart with your placements. So this is wood only. This container right here. Wood only. This container is leaves only, and I'll show you why. Is because if you go through this door, this is the backup generator. This is biomass burning. So that, just in case we for some reason go out of power and the coal shuts down, this will run the water electric pumps and the coal miner to be able to get electricity to the grid. And back over here, I have this constructor, which is basically a crafter. It crafts wood into biomass leaves, and this one over here crafts the leaves into the biomass. It's not biomass leaves, by the way. And then it takes these. This is a merger. It takes both of those and it puts it into this thing to create solid biofuel, which then brings into here. So in case you need any solid biofuel, which is the power they use for your chainsaw, you just come over to here, and if there's extra, you get it. Otherwise, it stocks it up here, and it brings it into the biomass container. I know that was probably a lot to take in, but basically when I have you go out on chainsaw missions, it's basically just fuel. Because there's leaves and there's wood, and they can't be combined together. It has to be either wood that turns into biofuel or leaves that turn into biofuel. And you can't like just do leaves and wood to combine into one. So that's why I have two machines. And if you put wood in the leaves, it jams up. So you would have to come over here. And you see how it kind of looks like this over here? Back to this door, behind you. Behind you. So as you can see, you see how this kind of solid biofuel is kind of just sitting right here? If you put leaves where the wood is, it'll just kind of sit outside and you have to manually pick it up. Anyways, over here, this is currently the excess storage. Back over here. This is where I have excess storage going. I want you to grab one stack of these metal plates, and then one stack of these rods, and then one stack of these bolts. That's going to be for your general crafting. Over here, this is where I have extra resources that are going to get turned into these shop tickets. So if you come over here, you can see I can print tickets and everything. That's going down, right? Okay. So then if you open up this, I want you to grab a thing of wires. Okay? Grab a thing of copper wire. And then if you open up the awesome shop here, this is what you can buy the tickets with. I want you to just kind of go through and just like quickly take a look at what you can buy. This is what we'll be able to unlock. We can unlock lights, boxes, colors, extra foundation, walls for glass, gates, and then we can make industrial walkways, elevators, etc. Alright. And this literally took me like 4 hours to make this entire base, so yo, stop hitting me. Alright. So we got the main subject. I will eventually make these two pathways right here look better. This was right before I went to go eat food. I just kind of put it in. And then over here, I want you to also come over here. Grab a thing of concrete. So this is where I have extra concrete. And now, a little other things. This is the copper area. As you can see, this is what... So grab one stack of copper, or one stack of that shit. Alright, then come back over here to the copper. I'm behind you. I'm behind you. Go to the gigantic thing in the sky. You see this gigantic metal thing that's poking up to the space? Okay. So, this is called the space elevator. And if you look up, that's what we're trying to make to colonize the planet. And this will allow us to unlock tier 5 and 6. And I know this is going to sound like a lot, so I'm going to try to simplify it. This is basically, in order to unlock different tiers, there's tiers up to 10. And each tier allows us to build new stuff. For instance, tier 2 gave us the constructor, so we could build stuff. And then tier 3 gave us the assembler. And tier 5 and 6 are locked, but if we put those resources into there and send it up, we unlock a new tier. Over here, this is the copper mine. Here's a little bit of landmarks. I will be fully editing this and making it look nice. This used to be my old thing over here. I'm going over to this other stuff. But this used to be my old base of operations, but it was really dirty. It looked like that copper area was big, so I'm trying to streamline everything at the moment. Another thing you can do is if you walk up to something, you can hold X and it does auto pickup. So whenever you walk next to something or look at it, it'll pick it up. So that's good. I will be eventually dismantling all this stuff, but these are assemblers. So for instance, in order to make reinforced iron plates, you need those iron plates and the screws. And adding these together, it will make it for you. And there's some stuff you can't make in the crafting bench. I'm right behind you. Because you can have, the best part about this game is you could literally have stuff flip into walls and everything like that, and it won't care. So I have the things coming out. I know, that's why I'm fixing it. As you can see, that other area, that's my main base at the moment. This was a temporary base that I thought, okay, let's make it this way, but anyways, okay. So, long story short, that is, I know that was probably a lot to handle, but that is currently what we have. I'm trying to make a lot more stuff, so I'm going to be polishing it up. Am I teleporting around? Are you teleporting? Okay.